Today most people have not tasted the joy of sacrifice and do not love effort. Laziness, self-interest, and much comfort have entered into them. Greatness of soul is missing, self-sacrifice is missing. They consider it a success when they manage something without effort, when they arrange things for themselves materially, and they are not happy when they cannot do this. While, if they faced things spiritually, they should be happy then, because they are given an occasion for ascetic struggle. Now everyone, small and big, looks for the easy thing. Spiritual people try to become holy with as little effort as possible. Lay people try to get as much money as possible without working. And young people try to pass exams without studying, to get their diploma without leaving the cafe. And if possible, to call from the cafe to find out the results. Yes, that's how far they've come. Many young people come to the hut and tell me, "Pray for me to pass the exams." They don't study and say, "God can help me." Study, I tell them, and also pray. Why should I study? He tells me, can't God help me anyway? Meaning, should God bless his laziness? This cannot be. If the child studies, but doesn't grasp the material, then God will help him. There are children who don't remember or don't understand, but they try. These ones God will help to become very intelligent. Thankfully, there are exceptions. A child from Halkidiki sat exams for 3 faculties and succeeded in all 3. In one he was first, in another second, but he wanted more to work so he could ease his father who worked in a mine. So he did not go to study, but immediately started working. This soul is medicine for me. For such children I would die. But most young people have been influenced by the worldly spirit and have been harmed. They have learned to care only about themselves. They do not think at all about their fellow man, only about themselves. And the more you help them, the more they fall into greater laziness. There are today some children as if boiled in water. They judge one thing, get bored of another, although the heart does not get tired, nor does it ever grow old. To become monks seems hard to them. To marry, they are afraid. Big grown boys come and come again to the holy mountain. Ah, even becoming a monk is hard, they say. Every day to wake up at midnight, and it's not just for 1 or 2 days. And they return to the world. What should I do in this society? If I get married, what kind of soul will I get involved with? It's hard, they say again, and they come again to the holy mountain. They stay a little here and again say, it's hard. The young people of today are like new cars whose oils are frozen. Their oils need to be warmed so the car can start, otherwise it cannot. Children bored come to my hut and ask me, what should I do, Father? How should I spend my time? Boredom takes hold of me. Find something to work on, child. I have money. What should I do with a job? He answers. But Saint Apostle Paul says, he who does not want to work, neither let him eat. 2 Thess. 3:10. You must work in order to eat, even if you have money. Work helps a person so his car oils thaw. It creates. It gives joy and takes away anxiety and boredom. So then, my boy, try to find some work that you like at least a little. Try it and you will see. And you see, some children labor and find rest through their effort. Some young people come to the hut and stay, but they get tired by staying, and then, driven by their great generosity, they constantly ask me, "What can we do for you? What can we bring you?" I never ask them for anything. In the evening, with a flashlight, I do my chores. I carry wood, light the fire in both stoves in winter, tidy up. Many visitors leave lots of disorder, mud, wet socks. I give them the socks that are sent to me, and they throw away their own. I give them napkins so they can wrap them, but they don't take them. 3 times in my life I have asked for something to be done for me. Once I said to a young man, "I want 2 boxes of matches from Karelia," although I had 4 lighters, but I did it to make him happy. He ran joyfully, out of breath, to bring them, but the tiredness rested him, because he tasted the joy of sacrifice. And another one stayed and got tired by staying. They ask to feel joy, but a person must sacrifice himself for joy to come. Joy is born from sacrifice. True joy comes from greatness of soul. For the one who cultivates greatness of soul like this, every day is a feast. The torment of man is egoism, self-love. And here man stumbles. 2 young officers came to the holy mountain and said to me, "We want to become monks." "Why do you want to become monks?" I asked them. "Since when has this been on your mind?" "Visiting the holy mountain now. We thought to stay, just in case a war starts," they answered. "Hey, aren't you ashamed?" I tell them. "Just in case a war starts. And how will you leave the army?" "We will find a reason," they told me. "What will they find?" "Either they will pretend to be crazy, or they will find something." If you start to become monks with this thought, you are failures from the beginning, I tell them. Others, although they have long been ready to get married, to start a family, come and say to me, "Why should I get married? Who still makes a family and children in these hard times?" Well, but when persecutions came, did life stop? Did people stop working, stop getting married? Isn't it maybe that it just feels hard to you? "I want to become a monk," he says. You don't know what you want. What kind of monk are you going to be? Do you understand? If someone decides to become a nun because she thinks, "Why should I stay in the world?" To start a family, to have children, dizziness, headaches? I'll go to the monastery, I'll do an obedience there, I won't have responsibility, and if they say some word to me, I'll bow my head. Why build a house? There I'll have my cell, my food, etc. Then such a one should know that from the beginning she has failed. Does this seem strange to you? There are people like that. Know that someone capable will do well anywhere. A capable family person, even if he had been in monastic life, would have grown spiritually. Likewise, a progressed monk would do well if he lived family life. Someone entered a monastery as a novice and didn't want to become a monk. "Why, my son, are you staying like this?" I ask him. "Because the monk's cap reminds me of a helmet," he tells me. Do you hear that? He didn't want to become a monk, so he wouldn't wear the monk's cap. It reminded him of a helmet. But when did he ever wear a helmet? If he wore it a few times, only in some exercise. What would someone like that have done in a war? It reminds me of a helmet. Do you hear? But what is he looking for here in monastic life? When someone starts like this, what kind of monk will he become? Can you tell me? In the end, the poor guy became a monk somewhere, but he didn't wear a thick cap. Once 2 young men came to my hut with hair down to the bottom. I took the scissors to cut their hair, but they resisted. I was in a hurry, so I only served them. I also had a tomcat there. "Shall I take it?" one asks me. "Take it," I say. From the hut they went to Iviron, an hour walking, one holding the cat in his arms, and it was raining. He asked to stay there with the cat in the guest house. It's not possible, they told him, and he stayed outside in the rain all night. If you had told him to stand guard for 1 hour, he would have said, "No, I can't," but to stay 1 night outside with the cat, that he could. Another one went into the army and ran away. He came afterwards to my hut and said, "I want to become a monk. You must go do your military service." I tell him, "But in the army it's not like at home," he tells me. "Good that you told me this, strong man. I didn't know it, I'll tell it to others." Meanwhile his parents were searching for him everywhere. A few days later he came again very early. It was Thomas Sunday. "I want to talk to you," he says. "What do you want?" I ask him. "Did you go to church?" "No," he says. "Today, on Thomas Sunday, the monasteries hold vigil and you didn't go? And you still want to become a monk? Where were you?" "I stayed at the hotel. There it was quiet. At the monasteries there is noise." "And now what will you do?" "I'm thinking to go to Sinai, because I want a harsh life." "Have a little patience," I tell him. I go inside, take a sweet bread someone brought me, and give it to him. To this soft sweet bread, I tell him, as if you want a harsh life, go. These are today's young people. They don't know what they want. They can't bear a little discomfort. How will they sacrifice later? I remember that in the army, whenever a need appeared, you would hear, "Captain, let me go in his place. That one is married, he has children. May his children not be left on the street." They begged the captain to let them go instead of the other, to the front line. They preferred to die themselves, not the other, so his children wouldn't stay on the street. Who today would make such a sacrifice? Rare thing. Once we were left without water in a place. The captain saw on the map that in a certain point there was water. But there were rebels there. It happened during the Civil War after World War II. Then he told us, "Here nearby there is water, but it is very dangerous." Who will go fill a few canisters? But don't light any light. One jumps and says, I will go, Captain. Another says, me. Another, me. Meaning, all tried to go. And at night, without light, fear is great. You cannot all go, the captain said. I want to say that no one thought of himself. No one said, Captain, my leg hurts, or my head hurts, or I am tired. We all wanted to go, although we were risking our life. Today there is a lukewarm spirit, no manliness, no sacrifice at all. They have turned everything upside down with the messed up logic of today. And look, while in the past people went as volunteers into the army, now they get certificates saying they're crazy so they won't do the army. They think about how to manage it so they don't go as soldiers. Where was this before? We had a lieutenant, 23 years old, very brave. Once, his father, who was an officer in reserve, called him and told him he was thinking of helping him get out of the front line, to the back of the front. Then the lieutenant started shouting, Shame, father, for you to say such things. The drones stay behind. He had sincerity, honor, a lot of manliness, which amazed everyone. He was always first. His coat was full of bullet holes, but he didn't die. When he was discharged, he took the coat with him to keep it as a memory. I've noticed that nowadays children, especially those who study, are harmed by the people at home. Even though they are good kids, they become useless. They don't think correctly, they have an insulting insensitivity. Their parents make them useless and ruin them. Because the parents went through hard years, they want their children to lack nothing. They don't cultivate greatness of soul in their children so they can even rejoice when they are lacking something. Of course, they do it with good intentions. To deprive children of something without them understanding is a barbaric thing. But to help them gain a monastic conscience and to themselves rejoice when something is missing from them, that is a very good thing. Today, with their goodness without discernment, they spoil them. They get them used to having everything prepared for them, even the water, so they'll study and not waste time. And in this way they make both boys and girls useless. After that, the children will want everything placed in their palm, even when they won't be studying anymore. And the trouble starts with the mothers. You, my child, study. I will bring you your socks and I will even wash your feet. Take the sweet. Take the coffee. And the children don't understand how tired their mother is doing these things, because they don't make any effort. Then it starts. Disposable plates, disposable clothes. They eat only pizza, and they don't even know how to wrap it in paper. In this way they become completely useless people. Afterwards, life becomes hard for them. If their shoelace comes undone, they say, Mom, tie my shoelace, and if the mother doesn't come to tie it, they walk around tripping on it. What success can such children have? They're not good for marriage, nor for becoming monks. That's why I tell mothers, don't let the children study all day. They read and read until they get dizzy. Let them take a quarter-hour or half-hour break to do some little chore in the house, so they wake up a bit. Glory to our God now and forever. Amen.